So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Latavius Murray. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, 70 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive run. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's Hill, complete. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. The first quarter onside kick recovered. We like these, though. They keep us on our toes up here in the booth.
No doubt about that. You know that file that we tend to keep that says traditional, conventional? Those get torn up in a big way on that one, didn't they?
Absolutely. But, hey, it works.
Hey, wahoo! Protein spill.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Here's Breeze. They complete it to Hill. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Check.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Gnarly, 64, quick. 11.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off. Field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. This is caught by Gibb. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2. Breeze nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pernell McPhee always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Breeze going to throw. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We go 21. 48 to Mike. Hey, Delta. Off the sled.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Kill, 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 kill.
Breeze now to throw. And this is Cook with the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 13 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Will Lutz on for the point after. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Running right, this is Ingram. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. And now a carry here for their fullback. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Von Bell up to make the tackle. On 2nd down, Ingram. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things you like about a zone read play that has an option component to it is that it gives you plenty of different ways to go. On this one, though, I'm not sure they chose the right one. Maybe they should have pitched it out on this one because that play was absolutely swallowed up.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Tackles. Check 26, check 26. Easy, opposite. 22.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
He was brought down by Josh Barnes. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
48. Hey, you know Michael 48 right now. Let's go. It's a party now.
48. Breeze now. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throwing now is Breeze. Again has it complete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow lady. Hey, easy.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. Murray has the 1st down and more. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker.
Now Breeze lost the football. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Check. You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we gonna make the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. What?
Working from the gun. It's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Good. I full. Ready. 5-1.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Kiko Alonso with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Alex Anzalone, and the Saints will have the football back. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
They go with Murray again. And some room to work. Pass the Latavius Murray. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go now. Hey, come on. Check, 47. I'm coming.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
1st down, Baltimore.
Down. 18 Gator. 54. Drop deep.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to keep it here. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Ready. 27 Mike, 27. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Well, they hit him in the backfield. feel that he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Jackson now throwing on 4th down, escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back.